Hey guys, today I'll be fitting a couple of these hatches, one here, another one there. I've made a template for this. The main reason for it is so that I can put it here and I can use the jigsaw to cut that panel without ruining the varnish. I want this about 45 centimeters from there, something like that, and closer to the top than the bottom. Let's say 6, yeah, something like that. That looks good. Right, usually I would say make a frame or a 6mm plywood hoop, to glue inside, cut it in half of course so you can fit in there, glue half there and the other half again on this side, so that it can take the screws. But I'm trying to save on weight, of course. This is a car topper and this is very strong even without the lid, so I will not put anything on the inside. Instead I will use this to glue. This is not just a sealant, it's a sealant and glue. I've used this on the Goat Island Skiff for 4 seasons and everything that I glue with it is still there. So it's actually quite hard to remove if you then need to take this off, but I hope I won't. So I'm gonna glue this with this in here, and then instead of screws I'm actually gonna use a bolt, a washer and a nut. Okay, if you're not worried about weight, I would suggest make the hoop there at least 6mm plywood and glue it to the inside with epoxy. Let's put one of these just to keep it in place while I drill the other ones. So I'm going to use M4s. Just make sure they all fit in place before I put the glue. Okay, so they all fit. Right, time for the sealants. Now, where's that mark? There. Okay, and that was about half an hour. Another half hour for the top one. These 2 hatches will add about 750 grams to the hull. Hopefully still keeping it sub 40 kilos. But I have a few things more I need to add, so there goes the sub 40. If you remember, I was hoping I could do one of these coamings like this, like a V-shaped, but I didn't do any of it because I wanted to see if the height of these cleats here was good enough. It isn't. Let me show you. When I've got that block here, the line comes at an angle, something like this, and as you can see, it's over the cleat, okay? So if I want to bite that from back here, I can't. I have to go forward of the seat to have an angle for it. So now I'm going to try and mount this cleat on top of this coaming, and hopefully that will give me just maybe maybe just enough angle so I can bite them from back there. But first we need to get rid of this, and it's a lot easier to do it with the boat on its side than on its bottom. Okay, so I've got this piece of white spruce here. I'm going to use it, and this is 25 by 35. This is not the standard size as per the plans, but this is high enough so I can gain enough angle there on the line, hopefully. That's the one I'm going to use. It's really hot. Camera is shut down quite a few times due to overheating already, but anyway, I've transferred these whole directions to the bulkhead, so when I put this in, I hopefully will be able to drill more or less through the same holes. I've marked midpoint there and there. Okay, now I have to remove this paint so I can epoxy this in place. Oh boy, it would be a lot easier if I had done it from the get-go. Alright, let's have a go with 80 grit. Okay, I think that's good enough. Now I'll apply epoxy here. Actually, before that, now I can apply it. And a bit of sanding now. The original idea was to paint this white, but I kinda like how it looks, so I'm gonna apply a few coats of marine varnish instead. I didn't treat the wood properly for a varnish finish, but it's not that bad, so I think I'll give it a try. spot on. Okay, time to fit this. Be careful when you move in the boat. When it's on the dry, the bottom is unsupported, so very careful. Right, now I need to put some sealant in there. Don't want any water going in the wood. Now, these backing plates. Okay guys, time to see if this works. Need to be careful. So I couldn't make it bite from back here before. Yes. Ah, that works. Awesome. Okay, and unfortunately that's all I've got time for this week. I still have a few more mods I want to do on this, like adding cargo nets back there, putting a drain plug so I can get rid of the water when I rinse the boat after sailing, and a couple more, but that will have to wait for the next time. See you soon.